Hello all you souls and tales out there, it's Soltales here, and welcome to episode number 3 of my Sherlock Holmes Chapter One Let's Play series. If you like the commentary and the content in this video, then please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for future content and episodes. Now, in the last episode, we found out as Sherlock Holmes from the artist that he hates so much that apparently, maybe his mother didn't die the way he believed she died. And we were also trained by the police, and apparently Sherlock is now the Doge of Venice. Tune in to episode 2 if you want to find out more about that one. But since we're at the manor now, let us go into it, shall we? Hello, John.
The ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier, perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Take a look around, Sherlock. I'm sure you'll discover something.
Well, let us see if we can find a key or a way to open that door. Such a lovely night in Cadona. Lovely little dust that blows in the wind. Nothing in the garden, though. Anything over here? No. Anything in the old shed?
Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh, I know. It's because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here. It scarred you for life, but I enjoyed it.
Well, aren't you a fine chap, John? Oh well, it doesn't matter anymore. Well, let's check the other side. Anything over here? No, doesn't appear to be. How about the old gazebo? Oh, great. Of course there had to be a very evil, creepy looking doll. Why is there ever a creepy looking doll? No, well. Let's go up to it. Oh, great, we have to inspect it. Well, let us inspect it, I suppose.
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
Ah, Wooden Joe.
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest. And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, oh, very precious.
Ah yes, wood and glass, only the finest of currency in the world. Just imagine someone getting arrested and, like, he's talking to his other prison so what did you get imprisoned for? Oh, you know, robbing some wood and glass. And everyone's just like, oh, I see. Oh well, let's inspect this wooden sword.
An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief. Funny, Wooden Joe reminds me of the trouble we once got in with the police. Do you remember, John?
Somewhat. Maybe we can recall more details.
Yes, maybe we can, as you just disappear, only to reappear at the steps in lightning fast fashion. Well, then again, you're in my head, so anything's possible, really. Let's check the casebook. John suggested I try remembering the full story about the policeman in front of our manor. Okay. Let's give it a shot.
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was? I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother. Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. It felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
Well then, that was interesting. Apparently memories can hold you back and chain you to the past. There's something along that occurred. Oh well, let us push on.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
You know, all things considered, I expected it to look worse than what it does now.
I think our family portrait used to hang here.
Let's check the upstairs. Okay. Damaged painting. Dirty mirror. Why are the candles still lit? I have no idea. In an abandoned house, maybe it's haunted.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
I don't know. Maybe the place is haunted. Oh well, probably not. There's no such thing as ghosts.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
Then again, I'm speaking to a figment of my imagination. I can teleport at light speeds. News of Violet's death, April 10th, 1869. Tragedy at Stonewood Manor. Miss Violet Holmes, widow of Sager Morland Holmes, died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. She is survived by her two sons, aged 20 and 10, though it is unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor. Miss Holmes purchased the property only a year ago. Despite her feeble constitution, I can't speak. Despite her feeble constitution of body, so ravished by consumption, Miss Holmes was quickly welcomed into Cordona's elite. In her high vocation, she had, in addition to the deep intuitions of a gifted woman, the strength of a man, the conscientiousness of a saint, and the wit of a satirist. A specialist in ancient objects, she became the authority of authenticity. Police conducted an investigation upon arrival at the manor, but have not released further details. The cause of her death is unknown.
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
Rather suspicious indeed. I assume this is the wine drinking room and library. Interesting. What's this piece of paper? Auction notification. We have been instructed that a public auction will take place on the 20th July at Stonewood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family and have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Find furniture traders across the island to acquire items for your manor. Their stock updates frequently, so keep an eye on the map for notifications of new deliveries. Okay.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Yes. It appears so.
Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Interesting, but why would Mycroft leave his umbrella? I have no idea.
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like déjà vu.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange, I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
I remember the day we first came to Cordona.
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Alright, here we go. And we're John again. That seems right. That definitely does not seem right. Better, there's Mycroft. And somebody new. So, yeah. Somebody else's hat, Mycroft unpacking, and young Sherlock helping his mother. Okay, everything seems to be in order. Let's validate it.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs, go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
Arriving at Cordona, we arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with the luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to her room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realized that he never did hear her cough.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Alright, well, John's looking under the weather. Apparently that memory hurt him or something. Oh well, let's go check on the obviously dangerous and ominous doorway that leads to her bedroom, I suppose. 'Cause nothing terrible would ever go wrong, right?
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
So this is Sherlock's old bedroom. Let's check this I almost said let's check this test. Yes, a chest. That's what I meant to say, obviously. Hmm.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure. Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
Yes, Sherlock, 'cause sharing is caring. Not that it matters. Oh, doggy photo. Okay, sharp teeth, short tail, a torn ear, and missing claw. Definitely the culprit in this investigation.
Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Hey, that's the sketch we did in episode 2.
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch.
If you want to know how challenging it was, trust me, you want to know, look at episode 2.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
Sherlock, let's not get ahead of ourselves, really. You don't need to do that. You could, injure somebody. Yee. Okay, Joe's, apparently.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
So Sherlock wanted to learn the violin. Well, he knows how to pick a really good instrument.
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people?
Hey, it's not spying on people yeah, it's spying on people, but you know what? It's for a good cause. Alright. Encyclopedia.
So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana. The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me.
Robinson Crusoe. Probably butchered that last word, but I wonder if that is a real book. Or a reference to a real one. What's underneath this newspaper?
Interesting. What's that over there?
A doorknob or a key?
This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
John has dared me to find the hidden item in our room. Okay.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes. We visited him several times while living here.
Okay. Oh. I assume it goes here. Well, let's see what's in
Perfect
it.
match.
Okay, a pipe.
Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, Father's favorite.
The pipe of Sherlock Holmes. A small, straight smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late father, Sigel Holmes. We had to hide it from Violet as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface worn from frequent use, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers in the air. Sherlock has taken his father's pipe with him. I sense it carries considerable sentimental value. And they're doing that old signature pose. I like it.
My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Oh, so that's Sherlock's treasure. Okay, it wants us to go to a mine place, so let's see. Mother died of tuberculosis. I always thought my mother had tuberculosis. Mycroft said it was that killed her. No tuberculosis. My mother was not suffering from tuberculosis, also known as consumption. I don't remember any persistent coughing, though. Well, those two go together. Mycroft lied. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of her mother and lied that when he told me that she died of tuberculosis. Oh, there's still another one. Missing records. Police reports about my mother's death are missing. Friendly neighbor. We had a neighbor on the island that was friends with my family. The family friend. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cardona. He may know something. Looking for a family friend. There are no records about my mother's death. I do recall an old family friend we had here in Cardona. His name is Theodore Gilden. He was missing a little finger on his right hand, and if he still lives here, he may be able to shed some light on her passing. He used to live in one of the neighboring houses near the Greek bridge, and he had a gas balloon in his yard. Okay.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Yes, it is. And investigating we shall go. So we need to find a house with a giant hot air balloon. Should be simple enough. And speak of the devil, and there he is. Oh, well, this doesn't look good. What the heck happened here?
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
Destruction and trampled ground.
Okay, what's with the haunting music?
Destruction and trampled ground.
Oh, no.
Oof, a contortionist you were not.
Yee. Yeah, missing finger.
A missing pinky, middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden. Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off. A kneecap reduced to splinters. A belt from a dressing gown. Curious.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
That it is. Isn't it ironic and suspicious that every time we find a lead on the mother's death, there it goes, and they usually die? Like someone doesn't want us to find out.
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
What is it doing up in the air? Well, I mean, it is a hot air balloon, but still.
Hog heaven.
Anything over here?
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
What's this?
A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes. It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding.
Yeah?
Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
Interesting. So there was another person here. Let's try the pen of the beast. Well, it's definitely not a carnivore, I can tell you that.
A royal suite for a favourite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
Oh, worms and flies. So that food has been there for a while. Oh. This chain.
A strong pull broke this leash.
An adult elephant. Oh, there's our animal.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
Yeah, why would you poke an innocent elephant? Now let's examine this blood trail.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence.
Alright, John.
This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
Alright. Ouch. I don't want to be that guy. Alright, that should be it. I think. Yeah, I don't see any others. Well, let's see if this is the one.
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
Maybe. So I'm not telling you that. Alright, let's see here. An old suspect. As unbelievable as it may be, Cadona is home to an elephant. The creature is large enough to leave footprints 18 inches wide. It escaped, but couldn't have gone too far without attracting attention. John reminded me of a newspaper article from our childhood. It was the first time I had seen these beautiful creatures. I can check the newspaper archive. It was a front-page story written by a science journalist and would have been published 10 years ago. What does John have to say about this? Okay, Sherry just recalled the day we moved to the manor. The memories are coming back, but I feel unsettled. Am I getting old? How could I forget about our secret stash in Sherry's room? What a nice find. So many memories are flooding back. An elephant and a murder mystery. It sounds like a crime of the century to me. John's character. I hope he never changes. Alright. Let's go to the newspaper area. Yeah, Cadona Chronicle. Let's go there first. And get this part out of the way. Because the elephant can't go far. And we can take the long route out of the way.
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger? Or nosebagger spurns local life? Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes. You care to tell your side of the story?
I'm quite certain I have no idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Gossip. The truth will come out, but will only be heard if told well. Scandal, daring do, romance. These are the tools of every good journalist. Nothing travels faster or lasts longer than a great story. Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
Yasmin Sertel, editor-in-chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press, voice of the people, scourge of the silk stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate of the free press, I trust you'll permit me to consult your archives? There are gaps in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit. Well, I think we can strike a bargain. I shall provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
So be it.
Brooding bachelor builds bridges. Now that's character development.
I guess I owe you my gratitude.
What can I say? I've always enjoyed working with the Holmes. They whisper such interesting things.
I don't like the way you said that last part, but okay. Elephant's Life, genre, yeah, okay. Okay, 10 years ago. Science journalist. And front page news. This should be it. The Load of Old Beasts. The Load of Old Beasts, written by Dr. Ian Menzies. That's Dr. Ian Menzies. Only a lucky few can claim to have beheld the planet's strangest and most wonderful fellow, the elephant. Said to be the land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals just like humans and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that reach 18 to 25 inches in adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile, and in concert with prehensile trunk, can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants from strong emotional foam. Let me say that again, sorry. Elephants form a strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Some scientists have even reported witnessing signs of grief or happiness. Perhaps the question is not how much elephants resemble us, but how much we resemble them.
That's the article. Feeling old already?
No. Maybe. Not telling you that, though. Also, let's just take a little break here and just admire the suit that guy is wearing right here. He looks like he's dressed for a ball. Yeah, well. Let's see, how much time do I have left in this video? Alright. We can follow the elephant, I suppose. First, let's see a mine palace. Bosun's knife. A bosun's knife was left near the shed at the crime scene by an unknown person. This type of knife is used to cut rope. Fatal battering. The victim's body took a heavy beating, sustaining multiple injuries that ultimately proved fatal. Mr. Gilden owned a wild animal. Theodore Gilden kept a wild adult elephant on his property. Damage to the shed. A witness fell on the shed after an incident with Goliath. The unknown person may well be injured from the fall. I assume these two might go together? Yes, they do. Goliath may have killed Theodore. The elephant Goliath may have attacked Theodore Gilden in order to break free. Alright. John's diary. I love a speedy archive search. Did they implement a new organization system? I just realized I do not care. I love these smaller moments where something from the past makes the case resonate and brings us closer together. Ah, John, never change. Alright. Well, let's go to the Greek bridge. But first, let's ask people if they've seen anything. How about you?
May I ask for your assistance?
That's a question I can answer.
Animal suspect. The elephant named Goliath crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the first where Theodore used to walk it. Alright. Its tracks lead to a first. Oh, what's this? Oh wait, that was a person. Elephant, let me see, read this again. The elephant named Goliath crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the first. Okay. I assume down here. No, wait, that's the beach, not the first. River, beach, sitter. Yeah, this way. Good donut tea, Gilden. My gratitude to this island will go just as this tree I give to you from the most responsible citizen. Oh wait, what's this?
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
If an elephant falls in the forest, no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. Okay, John. Assume the elephant went this way. You know what? I'm just gonna walk this way and nope the heck out of here. Probably the wisest move. That's an investigation for another day, sorry. Maybe I took a wrong turn. Okay, so here's the tree trunk. No, wait, what? Ah, here we go. follow the path. So the elephant went up here. Made a turn. And what is this? Oily water, elephant went deeper. Okay. So we need to find a way around, I assume. Elephant went deeper. Getting stuck on a tree. Can you go through this way? No. Let's see, where does the other side lead to? So I assume I have to... Alright. I would try and swim through that, but I don't think Sherlock can swim, and I don't think it would let me even if I had the choice. How much is left in this recording? Actually, I think I'm gonna end it here. In the next episode, we will venture in deeper and search for this elephant. And if you do like the commentary and the content, then please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah. So, see you in the next episode, everyone. Soltales out.